I just realized something as you're talking about that. The Spider-Man musical show existed. The Spider-Man attraction in Avengers Campus would not have been allowed to exist. Why? If Universal still had a contract with Marvel to this day.
I thought they still do.
In Orlando, they had it in Hollywood. That's why Orlando will never have an Avengers Campus. That's why, because of the Marvel.
I thought the whole thing was that they couldn't use the name Marvel.
No, they can't have any of the Marvel characters. They can't have any of the Marvel characters in
They're
Universal
not going to have
Orlando.
an Avengers Campus?
They are not having an Avengers Campus. Wow. So, but if that contract still existed here in Hollywood, then we wouldn't have one either. That's crazy.
TLEV Media, bringing the magic of the theme parks to your home.
From vlogs to interviews, TLEV Media is entertainment for all.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Mr. E.
I'm Thomas.
I'm Mr. Josue.
And welcome back to another video on TLEV Media. This one is all about Universal Studios / Orlando's attractions, okay?
Yeah, man.
So these are our top 5s. And I think, let's just get into it.
All right, let's do it. But before any of that, make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell to be notified with all of our...
He said, let's get into it.
I said, let's get into it.
Okay, but I wanted them...
I said, let's get into it.
He said, let's get...
So my number 5 goes to the studio tour at Universal Studios Hollywood. It's such a great little cash thing to do. It's very relaxing. You have your mini attractions in that ride. You get to go to the back lot, see where some very famous films were made.
That's right.
And don't put them on yet.
Don't put them on yet.
All right,
I put them on yet. I'm sorry.
All right, number 5. And I want to preface this by saying that we're talking about all Universal attractions.
Oh, okay.
Past, present,
and
future if you want.
Oh.
For past, though, I'm going to hit it really hard with Terminator 2.
Wow.
Oh, I loved that
I think
show.
you mean T2 3D.
It was T2 3D. This attraction was just all over the place, right? My favorite thing was the fact that you have this lady who's supposed to be like, the hostess who's bringing you around for this presentation of Skynet's newest...
Cyberdyne.
Was it Cyberdyne?
It is Cyberdyne.
Yeah, see. And when... My favorite thing is that she dies at like the beginning of the show, and she has to stay on the floor for the entire show until everybody leaves. Can she get back up? I loved that. I felt so bad for that actress every single time.
What a role!
And the fact that like they were able to film with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and so, there's the scenes where it's video, but it's also live action. It's just wow,
so much happening.
So T2 5D RAR XD, I miss you very much.
My number 5 is going to go also past to the past. We're going to take it back to where now the mummy stands was none other than E.T. the Ride.
Oh! You mean this E.T.?
Oh! That's right.
Yes.
Keep talking to us about this E.T. attraction.
E.T. the Ride was unlike any ride I had ridden at that time. Granted, I was also afraid of rides, so that's another story. But the point is, E.T. the Ride was so cool because not only was the ride itself just so like iconic, it was you get on this like bicycle contraption that you get to ride with along with the E.T. movie. But then they're just like, we're not just going to show you the movie, my guy. You know what we're going to do? We're going to take you to the E.T. planet.
Nice.
And you get to check out all of the E.T.s.
All the
E.T.'s friends. You got E.T., you got E.T. with the wig, E.T. with some hair, E.T. with some with more than one figure.
With a mustache.
E.T. with a mustache.
Oh, whoa.
All the E.T.s. The best part about this ride.
What was the best part?
The beginning of the ride, the ride operator would take your name down. At the end of the ride, you see E.T. and the homie says your name. He's like, yo, thanks for helping me out on this voyage, DJ Master Flex. It was the best part. Because, for one, E.T. couldn't say my name, but he was close. He would say Josue. And that right there.
Did you feel that?
Josue.
Oh, you miss him so much. It's okay. He's in a better place.
Crying.
He's in a better place. He's in Orlando. Better
Oh,
place.
yeah, that's right.
That's a better place.
Yeah, it's a better place for ET.
You ready? Are you excited? Are you excited, buddy?
No!
My number 4 goes to none other than an attraction I miss very dearly, and that is Shrek 4D. Shrek 4D was amazing. We bonded so much on that. We memorized the entire dialogue of that entire show.
This is Red Dragon.
Where to go again? Honestly, as much as DreamWorks Theater is great in terms of the fact that it's 360 surround screen, it will not have the magic of like actual DreamWorks drawing and like animation, because like DreamWorks Theater to me just feels like it's a video game that you're in. Oh my goodness, the dragon part, no, not again. And then oh my goodness, I just love everything about that, to the queue, to actually go in, and then when you leave, when at first it was oh sugar, dun, 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 dun. And then towards
honey.
and then towards the end of its run, then they had, and then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer.
Copyright.
And it worked well with the fact that like they renovated the whole area when they opened Hogsmeade right next to it, and it worked like right next to each other.
Yeah.
But now it's gone. It's a theater now,
it's DreamWorks
and
Theater.
it's just kung fu, and I don't want Po the Panda anymore.
My number 4 goes to none other than Jurassic Park. The
Yes,
The OG.
Wait, do you mean Jurassic World?
No, I do not.
Oh!
I mean Jurassic Park. Now, Jurassic Park holds a special place in my heart.
Yeah.
Because, well, one, I mean, it's a classic. It was probably the longest and oldest running ride at Universal. Jurassic Park, the ride, was so good. It really just encaptured the magic that the original movie had. And, you know, I mean, there's nothing more iconic than getting on your boat, going through the tunnel, time, the ever-flowing river. Welcome to Jurassic Park. Those gates swing right open. The Brachiosauruses, you got to see the Stegosauruses, you got to see those little dinosaurs fighting over the popcorn.
Oh, the dinosaurs.
Oh, now I'm not saying that Jurassic World wasn't a good replacement. I'm just saying I do miss Jurassic Park.
And it's not finished.
Also, Jurassic World's not finished. But this is Jurassic Park I'm talking about. I love the ride. I love everything about it. And I mean, how could you forget Jurassic Park in the dark?
Yes.
During Horror Nights, you in the jungle, baby.
Welcome to the jungle.
So, Jurassic Park.
My number 4 goes to none other than the Mummy Ride.
All right.
The Mummy Ride is a very nice little roller coaster, I'd say. And Akum Ra Akum De. Now your soul belongs to me. Forever. It's beautiful. The whole launch is like that ride was the first ever that I got that, you know, like that pistol launch where it just launches you up to like 20 miles per hour right away. The picture, we always love that picture.
Oh, we love that picture.
Yeah,
exactly. We always do some fun stuff.
It's a great little roller coaster. I think it was a good replacement for E.T. I've never been on E.T., but I think it was a good replacement. It's everything that. Oh, I don't want to say that. Never mind. Actually, I'm gonna say it's everything that Indiana Jones couldn't do. Oh! Sorry, guys.
Crap. Not enough space for everything.
My number 3 is going to go again. I'm maybe just because I love the
nostalgic.
Old. Yeah, I love it. But number 3, my favorite attraction at Universal Studios has to go to the special effects show.
Okay.
The one that was down in the lower lot, right next to Backdraft. Now, if you remember this special effects show, it was so good. So one of the big things about this attraction was that the show consisted of 3 parts. And it was the first part where they would show you some of the simple special effects they would do. And they was kind of themed to like the Mummy because they had how they filmed the Mummy. And there was a guy who they would chain up and then lightning would strike and then they would flip it over and it's a skeleton on the other side. Then you got up, moved on to the next part. And the next part was dedicated to horror. The set that they had made just had different pieces of horror, of Universal horror history.
Wow.
So you had like Chucky dolls on this side, a raptor from Jurassic Park. Oh my god, it was so cool. And then the last part was where they showed Foley and music and stuff like that. But there was a little twist at the end that I'm not going to give away because, I mean, I think you guys, I think they should go watch it.
Oh, okay. Look it up.
Yeah, look it up on YouTube.
That's what I meant. Yeah, so see a video of it. Yeah.
It was so much fun, and I really wish it didn't burn down.
Oh, that's what happened? Oof.
Or they broke it down.
I don't know. My number 3 goes to none other than Waterworld. The show itself. Such a great stunt show. You know, the water, the splashes. You always got to be in the splash zone at least once.
You have to. No. Every time. Every time.
Nah, I don't know about every time.
Yes,
every
every
time.
time.
I don't know about that. Waterworld, it's so sick. You know, just everyone, their stunts are so awesome. You know, I still never know how they can do the drops, the flips without actually hurting themselves. Helen, yes. The airplane being dropped in.
Oh, it's great.
Launch. Amazing. Finally, I've been able to see what the launch looks like. It's pretty sick. It's awesome. Deacon is awesome. Deacon's always awesome. We always cheer on Deacon.
Yes.
We always cheer on Deacon.
And the Smokers.
And the Smokers. Just a great show. I think it's like, you want to have fun. You want to also relax a little bit. Go watch Waterworld.
My number 3 goes to, y'all know I love this ride so much. Transformers, that's right.
Really?
No.
Okay, don't scare
y'all,
us like that.
y'all needed that little reset. I want to make sure you're listening to our videos, okay? No, my number 3 goes to none other than Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey because y'all know I'm a huge Harry Potter nerd. And if I didn't have it on this list, I wouldn't know what to do with myself.
Yeah, man.
Forbidden Journey, it's beautiful because you get to see all the actors. You come face to face with the Hungarian Horntail.
Nice.
I just love all the different aspects from the queue where you see all the different parts of Hogwarts. You're in Hogwarts. You see the different house founders. You see Godric Gryffindor, Helena Hufflepuff, Rowena Ravenclaw, Salazar Slytherin. You see them, they're talking to each other about Harry Potter. It's just, it's weird because it's like set in like the 4th movie, like right after the 4th movie. So it's not like it's really timeless, but still seeing
Time travel,
exactly. And then I go around Hogsmeade and I, just really soak in all of the wizarding world of Harry Potter. You're gonna push him out of the way. Alright. So Timmy, look distracted. Don't even look at the
So my number 2 goes to none other than The Simpsons ride.
Whoa!
This is a fun one. This is a nice one. I love when it was added to the park. You know, and the queue is cool because you get to watch the same episodes over and over again, but they're good episodes, so that's cool. Once you go inside and it's like the fair, that's pretty cool. You have everyone on the sides. And then when you go inside the ride, that is fun. That is true comedy right there. When you go into Maggie's mouth and it smells like baby powder, that's awesome. It's like, would you consider that, it's a 4D experience, right?
It's a motion simulator.
It's a motion simulator.
It's a really good motion simulator, though.
Sure is, pal.
And he has to study for his algebra test.
Don't worry, folks. Your comfort and safety is in the hands of highly qualified teens like myself. We're required to take an extensive training course and not wear facial hair. Enjoy yourself, but keep the screaming down. I have a math test to study for. If I don't get better than a C, I'll get kicked out of the audiovisual club. Oh.
And there we go. So Simpsons is my number 2.
My number 2 goes to none other than Jurassic Park. I was gonna say In the Dark, but it's like that's way too specific. Just Jurassic Park, the ride. Oh boy, I miss seeing that little baby Brachiosaurus with the zipper. I loved seeing that Tyrannosaurus Rex working all the time. The T. Never having to be distracted by anything else looking around. I miss all of the Velociraptors because I know that they still have some, and they have Blue as like the main star for Jurassic World. Like also I mentioned, when you finally enter when you open the gates and you enter the ever-flowing river, you automatically see the dinosaurs in all of their true physical beauty. You're not seeing a screen that has a little crack where a hose is sticking out and just blowing water at you.
Or they don't throw just a whole bucket of water.
Or they just don't throw a whole bucket of water. They shoot a little water out of their noses, and that's cute because you're the dinosaurs. But I miss it like I miss the original feel of the Jurassic Park films. Q is always amazing. Like, I always remember, and no food. Or they put the T-Rex noise when the guy's eating the hot dog. I miss that so much. And then, like, when we got to actually ride the ride during Halloween Horror Nights, when we'd go on Michael Myers' Hell Comes to Haddonfield, and then we'd hop on over onto the ride and go through that. Like, it was just an amazing experience. Jurassic Park in the Dark, Welcome to the Jungle. Really bummed Mr. E out that we did not have that. Welcome to the Jungle.
Jurassic World in the Dark.
In Jurassic World in the Dark. So, you know, I just got to say that Jurassic Park, special place here forever.
In my heart.
My number 2 goes to none other than the No, I'm just playing.
I know why. Because.
My number 2 goes to Back to the Future, which was the ride that has been taken over by The Simpsons. Now, Back to the Future was an amazing ride. It was so good. It was cheesy. I'm not gonna lie with y'all. Really, it was cheesy. The graphics weren't great. I'll be honest.
What was it?
It was literally the same thing as The Simpsons, except nothing was animated. It was all practical, well, mostly all practical effect.
Oh, really?
Even the Hill Valley, I've seen how they've done it, how they recorded that. It's so cool. And I mean, the adventure, Biff steals the time machine, the DeLorean, so you gotta get into a mini DeLorean and time travel, and you gotta bump them 3 times to bring them back to present time. Yeah. But yeah, I miss that, and I also miss Doc Brown's chicken.
I knew you were gonna say that! The fried chicken.
Cleanest chicken is good, and it's probably the same thing, but yo, Doc Brown's fried chicken, it hit different.
Alright, so now this is a part where we do our honorable mentions for things in the past, present at Universal Parks. Of course, we've only ever gone to Universal Studios Hollywood, so that's where our lists are based off of. So my honorable mention will go to animal actors.
Animal actors.
I really love seeing the different animals. I know how much they're taken care of.
My honorable mention goes to none other than Spider-Man Rocks.
Yeah.
Spider-Man Rocks slap. Spider-Man Rocks was such a good musical. It was the weirdest thing, but also the most amazing thing I've ever seen. And I saw Spider-Man Don't Fear the Dark. Turn on the lights, turn in the light. Whatever, the one on Broadway, it was trash.
Nothing like it.
No, Spider-Man Rocks. Right here in my heart.
My honorable mention goes, yet I've never done it, but the House of Horrors. Now, none of us talked about it, but I know a lot of people miss it. And so I just want to put it out there for you guys. Because I know The Walking Dead did not do it justice.
So my number 1... Of course, without a doubt in my mind, the only thing... Actually, that's not true. But one of the biggest things that makes us 100 times better than Orlando...
Ooh.
The studio tour.
Oh!
Damn!
Sure, you guys are bigger. Sure, you guys have better rides.
Yeah.
But y'all don't got a studio tour.
You ain't got the original shit.
So fight me on Earthquake. Fight me on Little Europe. Fight me on 6 Points, Texas. The tram.
Yeah. The tram ride.
Single-handedly the greatest thing about Universal Studios Hollywood.
Yeah.
I beg to differ. Because my number 1 goes to Jurassic Park.
Don't stop your crying.
I love this ride so much. And it's never been the same.
Yeah. You've never had a good run-through of Jurassic World.
And I never will. Jurassic Park is so nostalgic, you know, and it actually works with the movies and works with the park, I would say, even. What I mainly miss is Jurassic Park in the Dark.
Yeah.
Because the first time I ever went to Halloween Horror Nights,
it hit different.
We took a break, and then you guys want to do Jurassic Park? Let's check the wait time.
We broke it.
And it said Jurassic Park in the Dark. 20 minutes.
So
I was like, what does that mean? And you guys are like,
oh, you'll see.
Yeah, you didn't actually
tell me. No, Josue never told you.
No one told us.
Yeah.
And we go in.
It's
I'm like, this is normal. Okay, this is just it. and we go. And
We were just
up,
like, just wait.
and we go.
just
And we
wait.
drop the first drop, and then you hear. How did it actually start though?
It's actually
because
going.
and then Welcome to the Jungle starts playing. Oh my god. And I think what kills me so much is because I never got the actual finish of the song is "It's gonna bring you down" on point, because all the times I did it was I was either in the way back or the second to the back. So the drop starts with the but so the first people get in the drop and then I'm like a little delayed. So it's
Guess
like
what? You never will.
I know.
Wow, you're an ass.
I know I never will. And that's why it kills me.
My number one. Oh, I was tempted to put House of Horrors. I was really tempted to put House of Horrors. I loved that attraction. I loved every single scene. Going up the steps, going down the steps. Us going through it on the last day where literally the wait sign saying R.I.P. Oh my God.
Man.
So tempted. So tempted. But then I remembered I didn't want to be nostalgic with this entire freaking list.
Okay.
Studio tour! Oh my goodness, that is where we have it, because not only is the studio tour itself amazing, we've ran through the studio tour.
Oh,
I've ran through it twice. We've walked through it with Horror Nights all the time. It is just amazing. You are walking on sets. You're running through sets. You are just...
We're all these famous people.
We're all these famous people. We're like part of the movies, right? Because we get to see what exactly it's like. I mean, the fact that 6 Points, Texas, we're walking through it. And then also we go watch Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. We're like, oh, wait, no, okay. That was edited incorrectly because he would actually be walking through here if that's the real way he was walking into 6 Points, Texas.
Yeah.
Grace the dog.
Because we know all of this so much. You can't outrun the wolf, kid. Oh, we'll see about that. We've gone through the studio tour so many times. We can see it in every single movie. Like, oh, that was filmed right down the street. Yeah, we love the studio tour. It is what makes Universal Studios Hollywood so much better than any form of
Amityville
Universal
Island
Studios.
and Isla Nublar.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, we get to see HHN Constructions through that ride.
That's
too.
right. That's right. It's great. It's great for us to see construction.
Yeah.
Everything about the studio tour is amazing.
Yeah.
Fight me, Orlando. The entire state. Fight me. Wait, I'm
Entire
sorry.
city.
The entire city. Fight me. I was thinking of Florida. Florida, fight me.
There we go.
And there you have it. That is our favorite Universal Studios attractions.
Yo,
that was a fun one, guys, right?
That was so good.
I know. I had a great time. Yeah. I had a great time.
Yeah. If you like this video, make sure to hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Oh, did I steal your spot? He has to talk about notification. I mean, we never really talk about that.
What am I talking about?
Notifications, I guess.
Hit that bell button to be notified when we post a new video on this channel.
That's right. We got social media everywhere. We got Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, TLEV Media.
We also have a website. That's TLEVmedia.com.
That's right.
Go ahead and check that out for all your article needs. We got a bunch of pictures up there. It's dope. Go check it out.
It's amazing.
And with that being said, my name's Mr. E.
I'm Thomas.
I'm Josue.
And we'll see you guys on the flippity.
BuyMeACoffee.com/TLEV Media.
Yeah, don't forget that.
Don't forget that.